partner globally. Our topic for today will be introducing Cetrix and our team, and also explaining more about Salesforce and Sales Cloud, which will be presented by my Director Operations, Mrs. Najonate, and our certified Salesforce solution architect, Pratik, who will give you a high-level demo about Sales Cloud platform. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them into the question box in your Zoom control panel. We will bring them up during the presentation, and we will also have time for questions at the end. Also, I invite you to join our KSA Digital Transformation Group on LinkedIn. It has over 3,000 members, as you can see. And this group is for all professionals in Saudi Arabia and the Middle East who are interested in digital transformation and who would like to share some ideas about technology. You can share it in our group. I will also share this link in the chat box below, and we'll be really happy to have you all in our group, inshallah. For those who couldn't join or unable to continue watching the webinar until the end, don't worry. There will be a recorded version of this webinar available at the end of this session. As I have previously mentioned, we are a US cloud solution company and a leading provider of digital transformation in KSA and a certified Salesforce consulting partner working in US, Europe, and Middle East. Our main objective for our clients is to help them decrease the cost and increase the productivity and accuracy by our high-end solutions that we recommend right after we get a full scope of their business. What makes us special in this field? I think this is the first question that comes in your mind. Why choosing Cetrix? First of all, our consultants inside Cetrix are highly professional, experienced, and most importantly, all of them are Salesforce certified architects. We have done more than 320 projects globally, and still we are counting, alhamdulillah. We have scored 9.85 out of 10 in customer satisfaction, and this is a small example of what our client says about us. This is Teritis from Popular Venture Capital. He really liked how we guide him and help him in developing their Salesforce platform. And alhamdulillah, what made us reach that insane score, of course, is because how fast we used to deliver the project to our clients, and we are always available to answer and assist them. One of the most important things is what we do care about our clients, to deliver them a highly tech softwares. So we have selected the best in market to be partnered with. As you can see on the screen, we are actually partnered with Salesforce, HubSpot, Cloudera, Avaya, DocuSign, Twilio, and more in order to offer us full spectrum of services to our clients. We offer different types of services, which are web and mobile app development, e-commerce solutions, and mainly focus on Salesforce. This is our main topic for today. We have selected Salesforce as our premier CRM platform. And also we have HubSpot for marketing automation and for companies of all sizes, by implementation and support plans to make all this as affordable and accessible as possible to all businesses. Also, I would like to show you a quick video about Cetrix. I hope you enjoy it, inshallah.
Cetrix has been built on a simple observation that everything.
Pull up a video on the screen.
Sorry?
You need to pick the screen of the video while sharing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's okay.
Can you see the screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cetrix has been built on a simple observation that everything that makes a company successful comes from how they engage with their customers.
The unique thing about us is our people and our culture. We are not just a software services company. Our passion is seeing people bring new ideas and new models together and making them more human.
At the heart of it, we have one important idea nested, and that is building and nurturing lifelong relationships.
We help businesses in the healthcare sector engage with patients more effectively, lowering stress and increasing patient satisfaction.
In the finance industry, it's all about making customers feel valued by connecting and creating trust. An affinity that creates brand loyalty will be developed over time.
Life sciences changes at, well, the speed of life. Staying both agile and innovative is vital to your success. Salesforce lets us create a personal connection, deliver quality patient care, and at the end of the day, save more lives.
It's not just a technology. We look at customers as actual people, not walking wallets on the other end of the line. And so you should use an innovative method to connect with them.
We can help you redefine your marketplace to create your future in partnership with your customers. That's what we're trying to deliver.
Empathy is the glue that connects us all together. Without it, we're machines. With it, we're human.
Connect with your customers and clients the whole new way.
Connect with your patients the whole new way.
Connect with your constituents the whole new way.
Connect with your customers and clients in a whole new way.
So as you have seen in the video, with Salesforce at the core, we integrate various business software systems to create a consistent, connected, and unified cloud-based business management system for large companies and startups as well in any sectors. Now, without further ado, I will turn the time over to Isna. She will discuss more about Salesforce and why we recommend Salesforce as the best solution for businesses. Go ahead, Mrs. Isna.
Thank you, Islam. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. This is Isma Junaid. I am the Director of Operations of Citrix Cloud, and I am honored to have you today in this webinar. So speaking about why do you all need a CRM? To be very honest, a couple of years ago, CRM seemed to be a kind of a fancy accessory in the organization. But now I see this shift in perception of every managers and C-level executives that they know how imperative a CRM is in their company. That's because mostly a lot of companies are wasting so many time in organizing their data, managing their data, their day-to-day activities, which are manually done, that rather than spending more time in actual acquisition of new customers, new business, promotions, marketing, development, you're basically consuming all of the time in managing and trying to incorporate and accommodate with the daily tasks. So that's why a CRM is a concept which is very, very much accepted now in all the companies. And why am I talking about Salesforce? Why am I not talking about any other platform? I mean, if you just go on Google, you will find a lot of platforms saying that we offer a very good CRM. We at Cetrix just only concentrate on Salesforce. We are the first registered Salesforce partners in Saudi, and we are entitled to be one of the best highly recommended Salesforce partners in KSA. One of the reasons why Salesforce is so popular is that the features which it has, which no other CRM has, is a bundle. For example, contact management, workflow management, opportunity tracking, collaboration tools, customer engagement analytics, and on top of that, an intuitive mobile-ready dashboard. We all know managers are always on the road. I mean, they are traveling, they are going here and there, apart from the COVID-19 situation. But as a reality, the managers are usually, they are traveling, they are more focused on having new acquisitions, so they cannot be sitting on the top of their desktops all the time. So that's where the beauty of Salesforce comes in. Apart from that, Salesforce gives the empowerment to your employees. It fosters collaboration, it fuels productivity, and maximize mobility to attract new customers and your partners and your resellers, your contractors. It's like one ecosystem in which everybody who touches your business is on one platform. Now, talking about Citrix, what my role is. Now, my role is very important. I mean, about Salesforce, you can have millions of videos and white papers and, a lot of feedbacks, reviews on internet. I mean, there's a lot of material you can access to. But when it comes to the actual acquisition of Salesforce, companies are pretty confused because when they see the video, they say like, okay, it's too much sales oriented. Okay, it's too American. Okay, I don't know. I cannot connect my company to it. That's where we Citrix come in. Whatever business you are in, you might be in retail, you might be in oil and gas, you might be in health sciences, you might be in education, professional services, construction, contracting, name the industry. Every business has a business process. Every business have a sales cycle. Every business have customers, contacts. So you are supposed to tell us your current business infrastructure, your current challenges, your current problems, and then we translate how Salesforce is going to accommodate your challenge and your exact goal. That's where our consultation and our professional experience comes in. Our consultants, our architects they have been working with diversified industries in different sectors, different sales processes, different work cycles. So we have exactly the experience to have a discussion with you one-on-one and tell you how we can have Salesforce deployed in your organization. Apart from that, our customers, it's not like one buy, sell kind of a cycle. It's a long-term relationship because we always knowing about the current economy, the budget constraints, we always help our customers start from something small, something which is quick to go live. Let your people get used to of using Salesforce, and once your people are completely comfortable with it, we can go towards enhancement, new products, new features, new apps. I mean, there's so much to do with Salesforce. It's like something never ending. So we always help you in enhancing your current Salesforce infrastructure, and also our support, which is very important. In support, I would say that we are the top leading partners who just not only train your people how to use Salesforce, but we actually give you a very high level admin training. So your people, your admins, your ITs whom you have invested in your company, I mean, obviously you would say that, Isna, I have a director IT, I have a whole IT team. Are they going to be like not helpful in Salesforce? No, definitely they are going to be. We are going to train them. So if there is any small changes, customizations, we completely give empowerment to your IT team. That's where our collaboration and support comes in. Now, why am I talking about Salesforce? The graphs are in front of you. I really don't need to say. They are #1 in CRM. They're #1 in service, marketing, sales. And 88% of Fortune 100 companies use at least one Salesforce app. So it's in front of you, and these graphs are defined by IDC. This is it's a trusted tool from where I've shown you the graphs. So that's why they're the market leader. Now, they have different products. They have Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Communities, Marketing Cloud, and we are focused on every product of Salesforce based from, like I told you, somebody might need help in the sales process. Somebody might need help in the services. Somebody might need help in the marketing. So we put focus on what exactly your requirement is. Now, what makes me different from other partners? That's one question. I mean, it's now, why not ABC? Why not XYZ? Why Citrix? As Islam already told you, he told you about our reputation. We have highly qualified, certified, experienced architects, project managers, technical officers, consultants, business analysts. We are equipped with a lot of experienced resources. Also, we have the edge that a lot of my companies want their sales rep to be trained in Arabic because salespeople are usually speaking Arabic. So, we can actually train them in Arabic as well. Also, as I told you, we are here in Saudi, so that gives you a kind of, confidence, trust, mutual understanding that, okay, the company I am giving my Salesforce to is actually here in Saudi, so I can see them, I can meet them. So, there's a long-term relationship between us, and we work hand in hand as close partners. So talking about customer 360, that's Salesforce, why it's called 360, you can see the famous cycle, the circle which they have. They have different products which is touching every aspect of your business. Sales, service, marketing, commerce, ecosystems, analytics, industries, communities. Salesforce literally has product and applications for every single aspect of your business. More than that, if there is any area which is missing in Salesforce, it's equipped with 3,500 apps on AppExchange, which are native to Salesforce, so we can blend the pieces very well to have a comprehensive one-stop solution for your business goal. Going to the next slide. Yeah, you see on the left, they're all leaders, Netflix, Uber, Apple, Amazon. I mean, they're all Salesforce users. And as I told you, the perception of managers have now changed. They now realize if they are going to invest in CRM, they are actually going to get something in return. And this is a very interesting slide, which gives you an analytics that if you spend $1 on CRM, you get $8.71 in return. So CRM is an asset, it's an investment in your business, which actually is going to give you the return. Then again, how do we do this? How do we actually make it possible? Let me do one thing. Every tool, every technology has its own advantages. I'm not saying that any technology is bad, but believe me, if the implementation strategy goes wrong, the whole project can go into a disaster. It can be for a Fortune 500 company, it can be for a multinational, or it can be for a new entrepreneur. If the partner selects the wrong strategy, everything goes wrong. And that's where Cetrix excels. Alhamdulillah, we have like 5 ratings from our customers. Our strategy is very good. And here's in front of you my strategy. I go step by step, like a journey. We take the steps together because this Salesforce is for your company. I mean, I need your help, you need my help. We both work like a team. We start with understanding your challenges, your business infrastructure. Then after we understand, we go towards developing business requirement documents. We have to work on the timelines. It's very important. The first thing I ask about the customer after understanding their business is, sir, when do you want to go live? I mean, there can be that they have some new business strategy going on for which they need to go live within a month or 2. We try to accommodate for the timelines they have. And the one thing where I excel, and I'm very proud of Citrix, is that we have never lagged behind the timelines and the timeframes I commit with my customer. Then proceeding towards the functional requirement documents and the data model. Here we actually make the blueprint of your business processes into Salesforce. How am I going to map your data, your records, your customer, the kind of the Excel, your database into the data model of Salesforce? That's the area where I make this step of having Salesforce deployed in your company. And as I told you, every step is taken together. We have meetings, we use Zoom. Zoom is amazing. If you ask me, I'm very transparent. If you ask me, Isna, are you going to land in my office and do the discovery? No, really, I don't need to. I mean, I have my developers, my architects, scattered in Ukraine, in America, in India, in Saudi. So let me get the best people on Zoom. Let me get your sales team. Maybe today I want to talk to your sales team. Tomorrow I want to talk to your marketing team. Day after tomorrow, I'm going to talk to your IT team. let me make them available on Zoom. And we do this hands-on-hands exercise, and it is very healthy, believe me. So there's no need. So let me get this fear out of you. You really don't need somebody to come and sit in your office, grab a cup of coffee and do the discovery. No, we need to be in front of our systems or mobiles, talk to each other. I need to show you something. You need to show me something. And we are very good. We are done. So after that, we go towards implementation and user acceptance testing. So nothing is deployed without getting your consent, your acceptance that yes, if not, what actually you deployed is exactly matching to my business processes. And then, step by step, after giving the training, deployment, migrating your data so that nothing is lost, every single customer information is very imperative to Citrix. And then, alhamdulillah, we go live. I'll just drop on quickly so I can give access to Prateek to give you an overview of the Sales Cloud. How does it look like? And then we will welcome your questions, because I really need to know all those people who are here. I'm sure you all know Salesforce. I'm sure you all know CRM, but I really want to know what challenges you have. So I'm just going to share some success stories with you. Misk Academy is my very happy customer. They are into education, where they are given nationwide training courses to Saudis, and they are using Salesforce for the whole process, right from the student registers. He makes a profile. He or she either gets approved to a course or gets rejected, going towards payments, going towards allotting them a trainer or a tutor till that student is graduated. Every automation is done on the back end with Salesforce. Another success story is Cloud Solutions. They are a subsidiary of Suleiman Al Habib Hospital. They were using SharePoint for having their leads, but they were not actually able to nurture them. I mean, the data was getting lost. They were not able to track them. So now they're using Salesforce. They're very happy. And as you see, I've put on testimonials. Mr. Tamer, he's the Director of Business Development, and he has given his testimonial that without a doubt, Salesforce has a very positive impact on our company, especially our sales team, more visibility on day-to-day activities, streamlining the sales processes, better pipeline, enhanced reporting, and KPI monitoring. So here you go. The testimonials are in front of you, and just wrapping it up. Savito is a construction company. They are behind development of Riyadh airports. And as you know, construction company have huge, long sales processes. So there was a lot of gaps, a lot of communication problems, organizing task problems, reporting problems, and they are using Salesforce as well. Wrapping it up, you can see the logos. The logos tell how prominent I am in Saudi, and these logos are converted just in a span of 1.5 years. So we just started, and we have a long way to go. In Saudi, I have Tahakkum, Darb, Shifa, Janjum, Misk Academy, Misk Foundation, Suleiman Al Habib, Acid, Gulf Cotton, Savito. So, and yeah, these pictures are just telling you how active we have been collaborating with Salesforce. This is the first event actually Salesforce did in Saudi Arabia, and we at Citrix were the one who co-hosted with them. And this was a CET conference in Saudi, Riyadh, and in 2019, and we were the keynote speakers. We have been one of the most valuable contributors in UAE, and this was the inauguration of our office. This is our office in Riyadh. And I'll give it to Prateek. Okay, Prateek, he's my champion. He's the solution architect. And please, Prateek, take the lead and move forward.
Sure. Thanks, Isna. And first of all, I would like to thank all the attendees. Thanks for taking out your time from your busy schedule to, have alignment on the Sales Cloud. And I trust you that, once we finish this webinar, you will have something to take out with you. Okay. So I won't take a lot of time on, going through the slides. Okay. So I'll quickly go through the slides first, and then I will give you the live demonstration of the system. Okay. Can everyone see my screen? Is Isna, that screen is visible?
Yes, it's visible, yes.
Okay. All right. So hi, my name is Prateek. As Isna mentioned, I'm the solution architect. I take care of all the KSA projects and the Middle East project management, as well as solution development. I myself is 12x certified Salesforce application architect, and I'm also Dreamforce speaker. Okay. So that's about me. So let's quickly go to, why we are here today in today's webinar, why Sales Cloud is so much of important. As all of you know, we are in the fourth industrial revolution. Okay. So we move from steam to electricity to computing, and now the age of artificial intelligence. A lot of us are nowadays talking about artificial intelligence, IoT, connected devices, and all of those things, right? Now, why Salesforce plays a very vital role in those things? Isna has already given you an overview about Salesforce, so I won't talk about it. I will talk about, how Sales Cloud will help you to, accelerate or boost your sales effectiveness as well as efficiency of your sales reps. Okay. Now, let me talk about, just a second. I'll just check whether there's some feedback. Okay. All right. So nowadays, the typical sales role is not available, right? I mean, the sales people whom we used to thought a decade back, like they're pushy about selling the products, they're, telling some cheesy story about product that, a prospect should be, get very excited about the product. Because nowadays there's a lot of information, there is a lot of data available on the internet, and all the data is just a tap of our fingers. So when I am looking for something or some technology or some products, I have already done my research in a bits on pieces. I know the product. What I look from a salesperson is that he should be a product expert, he should be a trusted advisor, he should be very responsive, he should be connected, and he should be very productive. So whenever I ask him some details, he should be acting as my trusted advisor rather than just a typical salesman. That's why those are the different qualities that nowadays people look at when they look at your salesperson. Okay, I'll just produce some data points here. These are the some figures, that shows you the clearly an age that you get when you start using artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, when we say artificial intelligence, it makes life easy for salesperson. It takes a lot of his pressure out of his manual task or manual, some reminders, things like that, because it automates a lot of your process. But what it lacks when the robot or when the artificial, intelligence lacks is making those relationships. That's where you strongly require your salesperson, or you strongly require a human interference. Okay, these are some facts and figures in front of you that 80% of sales team using sales intelligence, or they use some kind of artificial intelligence, are finding positive impact on the customer retention, because it throws some, enlightenment whenever you are on the edge of getting some issues from your customers, or on the edge of losing your existing customers. Okay. Now, let's talk about the Sales Cloud, because now as Citrix, we are going to hold multiple series of, like today we have webinar on Sales Cloud. Next time we will have on Service Cloud. We will have on Marketing Cloud, Pardot, and things like that. So today's session is mostly focused on the Sales Cloud. Now, when we say Sales Cloud, we are all talking about selling smarter, selling faster, selling the way you want. And the important factor due to this pandemic thing is selling from anywhere. So you should not be stuck if you're not in office, or if you're not at your customer's place. That should not impact on the sales that you make. You should be available, or you should make your sales from anywhere. And that's where, having a robust CRM backed from a cloud platform, which is 100% mobile compatible, helps you and comes to your rescue. So when we talk about Salesforce, whatever you see on the browser that I'm going to show you in a demo, everything is compatible on your mobile device. So whether you are accessing Salesforce from your tabs, or from your iPhone, or from your Android device, it's 100% compatible. So, tomorrow, let's say you are at your customer's place, or you are, selling from some remote location where even there's no internet available. Still, you can enter the records from your mobile device, and as soon as you get the connectivity, those records will get synced back to the cloud, and which will get added to your Salesforce system. So it is that advanced. So it also has offline capabilities. Okay. Now let's talk about the specific to sales platform. So when we say sales, it starts from marketing activities. That's where Salesforce has a products like Pardot or Marketing Cloud. It has B2B or B2C capabilities. Then it comes to Sales Cloud. Sales Cloud starts from lead. Then you convert the lead into account contact and opportunities. You close the deal, you convert it into order, and then after sales procedure starts. Then when it comes to the negotiation and advanced quotation kind of thing, when you have multiple SKUs to manage, you have complex pricing, you have a lot of different codes. The codes might be in Arabic, those might be in English, those might be like long documents. It might require digital signature, especially in this kind of world. A lot of companies are moving to the digital signature because you are not going to your customer's place, or you are not believing in the physical papers. Okay, so those are the things. Salesforce has a CPQ product for that. CPQ stands for configure price quote. That's the thing where if you need advanced kind of quotation, that will comes to your picture. Now, when we were talking about fourth industrial revolution and how artificial intelligence is changing the face of sales, that's where Salesforce has its own, say, AI component that is called as Einstein. So it's a very interesting name, right? And Salesforce actually has copyrights on that name from the Einstein's family. So Salesforce called its AI as Salesforce Sales Cloud Einstein, or it's available within the platform. So it's the next generation AI, which will help you in a lot of different things. And I'll talk about those things in next slides. Then you'll also see there's something called as a PRM, because as a company, I just not, depend upon my sales reps for my entire sales. Let's say there are some regions or some countries where there are no footprints of my company, where I'm completely relying on my partners to have my sales boosted on those regions, wherever I don't have my footprint. So that's where, partnership relationship management also comes into the picture, because it is also integral part of Sales Cloud. Because when you talk about channel sales or reseller sales, that's where partner relationship management comes also in the picture. So that is, the complete suite of Sales Cloud. We start from Pardot, which helps you in marketing. I'm just revising, to give you a high-level overview. So Pardot or Marketing Cloud will help you in the marketing activities. Sales Cloud has, lead to opportunity till order closure flow. Then for advanced kind of quotation, you have a CPQ tool. If you are managing your sales through resellers or channel partners, you have partner relationship management. And then to help all your sales reps or the management, you have Einstein as your trusted AI advisor, who can give you, insights and deep, recommendations on the next actions. Now, how you can sell smarter, how Einstein can help you, because we are talking about fourth industrial revolution. A lot of CRM offers, lead to opportunity flow, but how Salesforce is different, or how Sales Cloud of the Salesforce offering is different from that. Now, Einstein comes to our help. So how Einstein helps you? So now you can see in this screenshot, you see, there's a lead, and you can see the top productive factors of that lead, how, Einstein is helping you to make sure that you will close that lead. So now you might have questions, and this is very natural. Whenever I talk about, talk to multiple customers of ours, every customer has this question. Is this algorithm, or is this, the natural language processing, or is this Einstein mechanism of artificial intelligence is fixed for every customer? Isn't it different for all the industry or all the specific customers? The answer is no, it's not fixed. It depends upon your very specific org. So let's say you are a customer consumer good company, and you have a lot of leads, you have a lot of sales, and once what Einstein will do, Einstein will go through all of your records. It will study all of your history. So let's say in my company, I have closed a lot of leads with title, sales director, with industry hospitality. So Einstein knows whenever a new lead comes with, whose industry is hospitality, whose title is sales director, there are high chances of this lead getting closed, because I have closed that kind of leads in the past. So this is very specific about my org, and this is not a generic algorithm that works across the industries. So that is the way, how Salesforce has this Einstein mechanism, which is very personalized to your org. Similar cases for the, next best action. So let's say you have opportunities, you have leads. What is the next best action you should take? So Einstein will give you recommendations for that. Einstein even have Einstein voice capabilities. So you can just, and it is not just, a lot of people, when they hear Einstein voice, they think that, it's nothing. I mean, I'm just talking like I talk to Siri or I talk to Alexa, and it is just typing in text. So it is not voice to text convergence. So let's say You open your Salesforce on your mobile device, and let's say you say, open the opportunity, you take the opportunity name, and I want to move this opportunity to the next stage. I want to mark it the close date as next quarter. It will actually do those actions. It will actually change the status of that opportunity. First of all, open that opportunity. It will change the opportunity stage to the next stage of the opportunity. It will also change the close date to the next quarter's date. So those are the actionable insights that Einstein takes. It's just not convert your voice to text, but it also takes the actions based on whatever you ask Einstein to do. Okay, that's how it is very powerful. And the best part of it is very personalized to your data. It is not generic, and also it is built in within the platform. So it is applicable, whether tomorrow, let's say right now you have Sales Cloud, tomorrow you go for Service Cloud or Marketing Cloud, it will be applicable to all the things. Okay, so it helps you in getting your lead scores. It shows you which of the opportunities are highly probable to get closed based on the different factors, based on the history that you have closed. It also notifies you about the next best action that you should take, whether you should send an email or whether you should do one-on-one meetings and things like that. Now these are some things, how you can sell faster. So these things I will showcase you in the demonstration, how you can manage your leads, what is the lead path, what is the sales path on the opportunity. Okay, and this slide is now already mentioned you. Salesforce does not have its own product. It also has an AppExchange platform. AppExchange is basically simply you can correlate it with your app store on the Apple App Store or Google Play Store on your Android devices. Similarly, Salesforce has this store, and it has, right now, if you go, there are more than 4,000 plus apps. There are a lot of free apps also. So that way you can extend your platform. So let's say your Sales Cloud is doing, lead to cash automation, and you also want to build something on invoices or billing. Because Salesforce is also a platform, you can always extend it beyond your, the capabilities that it offers out of the box. Okay. And as I already discussed, you can sell from anywhere because Salesforce is 100% compatible with mobile devices. It also has Salesforce Inbox product. There are multiple products that can help you in this pandemic world to sell from anywhere, whether you are working from home or remote office or from your native place. Okay. These are the facts and figures, and this is provided by a report, how people see the changes once they adopt the Sales Cloud. So there's a 26% increase in win rate. There's 32% increase in the lead conversion. There's 38% accuracy in forecast, and sales productivity has boosted by 38% when customers started using Sales Cloud. And it's a number one. I didn't, added the IDC slide, because Isna has already shown you Salesforce Sales Cloud along with its other offerings are top of the graph from last 11 years. That shows, the trust and the consistency that Salesforce has. And also I will just share you, the recent numbers from its quarterly result. Salesforce has 93% customer retention ratio. Okay, so that's, how strong Salesforce is, and Sales Cloud is their number one selling product. Okay. Now, I won't take much time on the slides. Let me directly dive onto the demo. So Isna and Islam, can you see my Salesforce screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. I'll just check whether there's any feedback in between. Okay. It's from Isna. Okay. Not a problem. So now let's say, so Salesforce is simply, you just have to put in login.salesforce.com. You enter your username and password like you do for Google or Gmail, and you are inside the Salesforce. Okay, it's a cloud-based. You don't need to install anything. You just require a device and a good mobile connection. That's the only requirement from Salesforce. It doesn't have on-premise setup, or you have to download something and things like that. It is as simple as that. So now I'll just jump into the life of a salesperson. So I logged in, I'm a sales manager. I logged into my Salesforce. The first thing which I want to show or which I want to have visibility to is how my sales team is doing. What are my, what is the closed business? How much I have in the closed business? How is my pipeline looking like? What are the numbers to different stages of the opportunity? What's the forecast? Okay. How many leads I have in this month? Okay, what are the activities that my sales team is doing? How many calls they made? How many visits they did? how many emails they send, all those things I can see on top, on tap of just a dashboard. I don't need to go ahead and conduct a sales review to ask each and everything for them. I want them to be, be engaged with the customers and close more deals rather than, spending time on creating, review meetings and all those things. I want my sales team to be, focused on customers. I can also see my open leads. What are my different open leads? I can also have visibility on how is my team doing. This is my team leaderboard. What are different, my team members. So as a sales manager, I have this team. So I can see how my team is doing, how many numbers they are closing. And let's say now these are the dashboards. Basically, this is like homepage. And one thing I just want to highlight, whatever you see on the screen is highly customizable. So let's say tomorrow you don't want this component to be shown, you want something else, we can simply put it on the screen. This is like a, Lego game. You can, plug and play with the different components. Now on the right hand side, you will see my events. Events are basically meetings in the Salesforce. So right now I am delivering digital transformation with Cetrix webinar. So that's my meeting at 12. Then I have my different tasks. What are different tasks I have? I have technology partner collaboration with the different companies, and all these different tasks along with the due date I can see on my home page. So my homepage itself gives me a boost to my start of the day. It shows me how my team is doing. Now, let's say I want to see these numbers. I can see my team leaderboard. I want to see these numbers in detail. So you can simply click on the report. Simply click on the report. It will show you all the details, how my team is doing. If you want to slice and dice the details, you just want to see the numbers of Gene, you can simply click on it. Okay. So here, when we clicked on the entire report, it will show me the full report of my team, how my team is performing with the details of all the records. So here is the full report with all my account executives. Okay, so I can see the type of opportunity, because it was all closed numbers, so you'll find all the opportunities in the closed one. What is the opportunity name? What is the account name? What was the close date? And what is the amount that it contributed? So this was when we clicked on the entire report. When we talk about slicing, dicing, I just click on Gene's name. I can see all the records for Gene. So that way, you can simply slice and dice your data. Okay, you can also zoom it and you can see all those things, how the numbers are contributing. So because analytics is very near and dear to the exec people, so that has to be very correct. Now, to support this correct analytics, we have to have all the data inside the system. So now I'll quickly give you a walkthrough. I won't take more than 5 to 10 minutes to give you a walkthrough, because I understand there might be a lot of questions in your mind. So I would like to answer all of those questions. Okay. So now let me simply go to the lead record. Okay. So this is, these are the different tabs for different records. So I simply clicked on the lead. Okay. And I can see all the lead things. Okay. Now the interesting thing you can see, this is my Einstein lead score. Okay. This is where, Einstein is helping me. Einstein is scoring the leads based on the data that I have inside the lead. Okay. And this is again, Einstein will go through my org. It will scan my leads in the past, which lead I have lost, which lead I have qualified, which lead I have won. Based on that, it will, score dynamically on those leads. So this is my Einstein lead. So, I can also, sort by Einstein lead from highest score to the lowest score also. So that way, I can just focus on the highest leads with a score which have capabilities of closing. Okay. Now let's open one of the lead and I will show the lead details. Okay. So I can simply click on, let me click on one of the lead record. So I can show you the screen. Okay. Now this is the record detail in the Salesforce. So we were on the view. I just clicked on the Ahmed Kazi's lead. Okay. Now I can see he belongs to Healthcare Corp. His title is director. These are the highlight panel. So I don't even need to scroll down to see all the details of that lead. So simply I can put those important fields on the highlight panel. So it will also save my time. Now these are the different stages of the in the life cycle of the lead. So lead can start with new, then, I might work on it. I might set up some meetings. I might send some email communication. Then I might qualify based on my criteria. Now these are the guidance for success. So basically, so whenever I am working on this lead, what are the different things my marketing team should do? So I can provide them the guidance. Okay. if I am in the new stage, these are the different things my marketing team should do on this lead to qualify this lead in the next stage. So this guidance also you can provide. Okay. Now you can see all the details, the name, title, company, and if you want to add few or capture few more data points, we can always customize this. We can add multiple fields with field dependency, drop downs, rich text areas, images, and all those data types are possible. Now the beautiful part, so whatever activities I am logging for this lead, whether I'm sending them email, I'm assigning the task, and all those things, I can log it over here. So whenever whoever is looking at this lead, he has all 360-degree information about that prospect. He can see when you made the call, when the follow-up call is scheduled, and all those things you can see over here. You can also send email right from your Salesforce. You don't need to, do to and fro between your Outlook or Gmail and Salesforce. You can send email right from Salesforce, and it will also, save a copy over on the activity timeline. Okay. Now you are talking to a lead, you send email communication, the lead is qualified, and now you want to convert that lead. So lead conversion is a standard process in Salesforce, and the lead will get converted into account, contact, and opportunity. Okay, so this is the convert button where you can choose. So as Mr. Ahmed was belonging to Healthcare Corp, it will create an account for Healthcare Corp. It will create a contact for Mr. Ahmed Kazi. It will create an opportunity with that name. Okay, that is the lead conversion process. If records are already existing, you can simply search for the existing records, so you don't need to create new records in that case. Okay. Now let me quickly show you one of the account records. So how Salesforce helps you to give 360-degree view of your customer. So let's say Advanced Communication Corp is one of my customer. So I have, the same way I have put in the important details over here. I have the different data points over here, the account name, the type of account it is, the industry it belongs to, how many employees it has, the website, account hierarchy, what is the parent account, because you can also capture account hierarchy, the headquarter and subsidiaries, the address of that account, and you can also, Salesforce will automatically plot it on the Google map also. Okay. Now on the account, you can see on the right hand side the different activities that I have done, whether it's a one-to-one meeting, follow-up email, or calls that I have made, or emails that I have sent. Everything is captured in a timeline manner. So, let's say today I am the account manager. Let's say I leave the organization, or there's a reorg happens and I get assigned with a different set of accounts, and newer person gets assigned to Advanced Communication Corp. I don't need to give him an induction about this account. He can simply log into Salesforce. He goes to Advanced Communication Corp. He see all the activities that has happened to the past. Okay, because that's how Salesforce gives you a 360-degree view. Now, this is about your customer details. Now, if you want the contacts that are associated with this account, you will see all those details over here in the contacts. So Ed is an administrative assigned, Mark is a chief executive officer. So all these contact details you can see over here. So I'll just open one of the contact very quickly. So this contact is associated with Advanced Communication Corp. So you can see all the details, the activities, and all those things over here. Okay. Now this was about account and contacts. Okay. Now let's see one of the opportunity records. So I can also see on the same account what are the different opportunities that I have with this customer. So let me open one of the opportunity. So opportunity has its own life cycle. So it goes through qualification, then discovery stage, then you might send proposal and code, then it might go in the negotiation stage, and then you will close the opportunity, whether it's a closed one or closed lost based on your interaction. Here also you'll see there's a guidance for success for your account executive to follow up when he or she is in the specific stage. You'll see the opportunity name, the amount, and all the different details, which forecast category it is, what is the probability of closing the opportunity, and all those details over here. I can also add the products on the opportunity through my product catalog. So I can simply click on add products. Salesforce will show me all the price books. So I can simply select the products. You can have multi-currency. So you can have multiple. I can mention the quantity. It will automatically calculate the total price and things like that. So that is all automated. And it will automatically change the amount, because the amount will be basically roll up of all the sum of all the products prices. Okay. Now let's say you want to send the quotes. The quote is something Salesforce provides out of the box. So let me open one of the quote. So an opportunity can have multiple quotes, and you can sync a quote with opportunity. So you don't have to add the opportunity line items on the quote again. So it will automatically sync between opportunity and quote. You can also create a PDF format. So these are the, I'll just quickly show you the quote, taking into the time consideration. So these are the different quote details. Okay, it has expiration date. It also has its own life cycle, whether it's approved, rejected, accepted, denied. So accordingly, you can mark opportunity closed or versus lost. Okay. You can also create a PDF and you can email to your client immediately from your Salesforce. So this is the quote PDF. So you'll see, it will show you all the customer details and the product details. So it will show the company who has prepared these, bill to name, ship to name, all the products that you are selling on this quote, along with its sales price, quantity, whether there's a discount and the total price, terms and condition. And from here itself, you can save and send it to your client immediately. So it will also save a copy inside Salesforce, and it will also send you the email to your customer. So that is how, you can, starting from your lead campaigns to your opportunity closer, you can automate different whole set of your sales process using Sales Cloud. Okay, so that's, at a very high level, I shared you the details about Sales Cloud. Now I would like to, open the floor for the questions. So, I can answer whatever specific questions are in your mind, or anything that you want me to explain, I can help you out. Okay. I hope, it was useful. So now, Islam, you can
Yes.
open the floor for the questions.
Yes. If you have any questions, just click on the raise hand button in the chat box. إذا في أي استفسار أو سؤال بس اضغطوا على زر ال raise hand. Can we give them access to the microphone? Okay, we have a question here.
Okay. So I'll just read out the question. This is from Suryaji Farooq. SAP is actively involved in teaching and training students to prepare students for industry through the university alliances. Does Salesforce has anything similar alliance or partnership where education institution form with? Yes, definitely. Salesforce has a platform called Trailhead, okay, which is, self-learning capabilities. So you can always visit trailhead.salesforce.com, where it has all those things on the learning. It's a self-help learning portal, and it has learning material for all the modules that Salesforce has. Okay, so Isna, yeah, thanks Isna for typing that in. And for educational institutions, Salesforce also has products called, Higher Ed Edition. It also has K+12 platform. Those specifically works in the domain of education.
Any questions? If you have any question, just type it or raise your hand. Okay. Okay, we give you the permission
Isna has
to...
given you the access to your microphone. So if you also want to speak and ask any questions, you guys can ask. Okay. So there are multiple certifications that are available for all the kinds of people, starting from administrator, developer, till the consultant and architect level of certification. Those are available. That information also you can get on Trailhead under certification menu. So it has all the options for certification.
Any more questions? We would like to know, did you find this webinar useful? Any questions? You all are allowed to speak, so you can speak maybe one at a time, and we will love to answer you.
Also, if you have any specific question that the topics we touched based during the demonstration or the slide deck, you can ask those, so I can explain them in detail.
Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Riyazi Farooq. I'm from KFPM in Dhahran. I really appreciate your time taken to do a wonderful presentation. I have some of my students as well attending part of the sales course. So I'd like to thank all of you for the wonderful presentation, and really appreciate for giving time for the wonderful information and answering all the questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Riyaji, and I appreciate you taking all your students to attend this one.
Okay, it looks like we've covered all of the questions. Is there anything else you wanted to cover before we end this session?
No, I think we are all good. And we are going to have, after every 2 or 3 weeks, we are going to have webinars like this. We are going to touch different topics. Today, we spoke about Sales Cloud. Our next topic will be about Service Cloud, followed by Marketing Cloud, and so on. And thank you, everybody, for attending this webinar. We really are thankful to you for taking out time. And I'm going to type my email address here. Okay, so if there's anything, please feel free to reach out. We will try to, Islam, have you shared the link for our presentation deck over here?
Sure. Let me.
Please share that. Please join our digital transformation group on LinkedIn. And yeah, that's it. Take care, everybody. Stay safe wherever you are. And inshallah, see you soon. Thank you from my side.
Okay, great. Thank you, everyone.
Have a great day and stay safe. Take care.
Thank you so much.